There are moments in life when we form opinions about things we barely understand. We look at a situation, a condition, an incident, and without knowing its depth, without seeing its unseen wisdom, we give our verdict. The irony is sharp. A human being who cannot control his own heartbeat, who cannot command a single breath, who cannot stop his pulse for even a second, begins to question the one who controls the entire universe with a word. We question the rainfall. Oh, it shouldn't have rained today. We question the sunlight. It was so hot today. We question the cold. This weather ruined my plans. And it doesn't stop there. When a child is born without limbs, or with a disability, or with a condition we cannot understand, we make statements, bold statements, as if we know the blueprint of destiny, as if we have seen the entire script Allah is writing. We forget that Allah Ta'ala knows, Allah Ta'ala plans, Allah Ta'ala measures, and our knowledge does not even reach the footprint of a fly compared to His infinite wisdom. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam warned us about this attitude. He said, if you say words like, if only I had, if I had, but, then know that this is the first step of letting shaitan take control, as mentioned in Sahih Muslim. Why? Because words like kash, agar, magar come from a place that believes my plan was better, my idea was right, my version of the world would have been more perfect. But the believer says, Qaddarallahu wa ma sha'a fa'ala. Allah decreed and He does what He wills. This is the cure. This is the shield. This is the line that protects a believer's heart from collapsing under the pressure of why and if only. There is a story recorded in the early works of Islamic Zuhud literature, preserved not as a legal proof but as a moral mirror. Deeply devout man, known for his worship and remembrance, once passed by a mountain. As he looked from its slopes, he noticed something. One side of the mountain was lush and green, the other side was barren and dry. A thought crossed his mind. What harm would there be if both sides were green? Why would Allah make one side barren? To an ordinary person, this thought seems harmless, right? But to a heart trained in Iman, even the slightest inclination toward questioning Allah's arrangement feels heavy, unbearably heavy. He immediately felt a tremor inside himself. How could such a thought arise in me? Allah knows what I do not. Allah plans what I cannot see. He felt as though he had crossed a line, questioning the wisdom of the one who writes destinies. In fear, he vowed, I will not eat until I feel that Allah has forgiven me. As the evening approached, wedding took place in the town, and people insisted him to attend. He refused. When they pressed him, he revealed his internal struggle. They dismissed it lightly. There's nothing wrong in that. We cheat in business. We swear false oaths. Your matter is small. Let your burden fall on us. Their carelessness influenced him. He attended and ate. But as he left, a heaviness returned to his heart. They take so lightly what should be taken seriously. He went back to the mountain. From its peak, he looked towards the town and saw it overturned, destroyed, erased. At that moment he realized the people who took Allah's decree lightly were taken from the world with the very ease with which they dismissed His wisdom. And he survived because he feared what they mocked, he trembled before what they belittled, and he respected what they ignored. The message that must reach our hearts: thoughts will come, this is human. But what matters is whether we challenge Allah's authority or submit to His decree. Do not say, Kash ye na hota, Kash aisa hota. Why did Allah do this? Why was this child born this way? Why this weather? Why this situation? Because these statements open the door shaitan waits behind. Allah decreed and He does as He wills. We remind ourselves that Allah designs every leaf that falls. Allah decides every heartbeat we take. Allah knows the wisdom behind every hardship. Allah writes our story with perfect knowledge. And the one who cannot control his own pulse has no place challenging the one who controls galaxies. The next time a thought arises, a complaint, a question, a frustration, a verdict about Allah's decree, stop, pause, remember, Allah Ta'ala knows exactly what He is doing. We do not. And the heart that submits to His decree will never be shaken by the world's uncertainty.